as I was just sitting here, I was just like, wow. I mean, y'all just don't know what y'all are doing and what y'all have here, because times have changed, right? The political landscape have changed. People get their information totally different from even 10 years ago, right? And so just from my vantage point, what I think happened in the last election, a lot of our pastors were compromised. The preachers were compromised by this current administration. If you take a step back and look, there was no souls to the polls like it used to. There was no push in the churches, right? And so now that we know that they neutralized what had been our outlet, our
galvanizing. That's what we came together.
Right. We galvanized through the churches, and now since the other side or politics was able to neutralize that, we need outlets like this. And so as I was saying, as you were talking, sitting here like, that's it. I mean, this is it. I mean, this is the new way we're going to get out information and galvanize our community. It's not through and I love preachers, and I'm not down in the church or anything like that. But
you're speaking truth.
But if they're going to be co-opted by politics and neutralize our community, and then at the end of the day, it's our community that's suffering, then, we're going to have to push those individuals or those institutions to the side and say, listen, either you're with us or you're not. And,
it's bigger than that. God is still bigger. But it's still bigger than man.
Still bigger than man.
That's what it is.
Still bigger than man.
Yes.
And we have to have, different outlets, different opportunities to get the word out. And man, I mean, I'm sitting up here my mind just races like this, and I'm sitting here like, OMG.
Yes. This is the way we're gonna have to do it. We're starting it up. We haven't been doing it long, but I do believe that it's gonna grow because I believe it's positive. I believe it's what's needed, and all we need is a voice. All Martin Luther King had was a voice and a dream. We have a voice and a dream, and that's what we're doing. And I thank you so much for coming out and joining us. Did you have anything else that you wanted to lend to the conversation?
No, just when you're going to invite me back.
You back?
I mean,
that door is always welcome. That door is always open, and you are always welcome. But I just want to make sure that you do what you need to do and run, and we'll be behind you. Do you hear me?
Especially now that I know you down with Howard, you family now. So, yeah, you'll be back. But no, in all seriousness, I really wanted to thank you, bro, because she know I be at the house, and I'm like, man, it seemed like Councilman Dennis the only one get it. Like, I really wanted to know, and you gave it to me, what was the JA, because I'm seeing it, and I'm like, something ain't right here.
No.
I don't know what it is, but something don't set right with me with the whole thing.
Yes.
Like you say, how they came out. And I know on the show we was talking about, it was like basically Curry came out, he threw a little dirt on Anna Brochet name, and he went to doing a victory lap after that. After that, it was like, oh, it's locked, stock and barrel. Y'all, I'm finna get this money flowing the right way, wink, wink, get me back up in here. And it was just happened. Like nobody saw it. It was just so aggravating as a common person. No, but it's like most time when you talk to most people, their issues were with the whole Trump and the racism and all that. And I'm like, that's cool, but it's bigger than that, especially at our grassroots.
Yes.
Because you see what's happening. These kids are dying out here, man. Like, these are the same kids, go to the same schools.
Yeah, they put this money in to cure violence when you could put that money in the red cap or something. Give these kids a job. Yes. And you can't tell me that you can't give these kids a red cap job or something like that, picking up grass, picking up trash, doing something.
Like he said, we gotta come more futuristic and get involved in what the kids are involved in. Like, man,
like
he's
said,
crazy.
robotics.
He's crazy. Our son, he's crazy about all kind of science and stuff. This dude don't want stuff like that. He wanted a retina set and something to make gems and crystals. You know what I mean? That's the kind of stuff he's into.
Science.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I try to feed that. It's not my thing. It's kind of nerdy to me, but that's you, bro.
We got to get the kids involved. Right now they have nothing to do, nothing going on unless it's something, sports. My God. And I'm not saying that sports aren't good. Yes, but that's all they'll push us to because they think that's all we're worth. And I'm about Jacksonville. You see what that's Jacksonville. That's all of us.
But if that's it, if that's what they see our kids as now, right? Entertainment and money, yeah, we can have camps that we fund and back for our kids. If they're going to be great athletes, now I think NCAA just passed that the players can have and profit off of their own names. They're not slaves anymore. The XFL is taking kids out of high school, 18 years old, that's not school kids that got maybe a little bit of grade issues, but they can go in that league and possibly still get into the football league if they're not school kids. Because we know that it's kids is like that. They're just not great students, but they're outstanding athletes. And yeah, those are their dreams at the same time that keeps them out of the street, regardless of whether they're great academically or not. They still have a dream. You know what I mean? Maybe some kids you do have to stay on a lot, but they still have a way and an alternative. So how do we help these kids get there? Dominican Republic has a whole academy. Their kids go straight to baseball, and that's all they do 24/7. And what their kids do every year, dominate baseball. Look at the World Series. They're there. So it still works. All this stuff still works. It's just that we take everything that's told us and think that this is going to be it. No. I thought going to college, hey, I got a scholarship. It was just going to be free and it was going to be this, that, and the third. No, I left in debt. You know what I mean?
We all did, didn't we?
It's not what you think it is, and I think that we don't educate our kids and educate. Yeah, it is important, but at the same time, just like NFL or anything else in life, that job in your field isn't guaranteed. So what happens when you go on that interview and that employer says, "Hey, I need some experience," and you got this degree, you done worked your butt off, you got a 3.8, or you graduated summa cum laude, you still ain't get that position. But somebody else who didn't have the same grades, but that's their uncle, he got your spot. He ain't even sitting up for the whole interview or anything.
Or they went to trade school. That's major too.
Yeah,
trade
we
schools.
need to bring the trade schools back.
That's what my whole thing is, that I know at different avenues, I think sometimes we get caught up with the whole entertainment thing, and the fast money. We just see, because I hate that they print how much you make. You know what I mean? Like a dude came in the store the other day, and we got into it because he was the other, and he was still upset about the Jalen Ramsey thing. And he was like, "Oh, yeah." And I'm like, first off, dude, do you even, know Tom Coughlin? How do you know what Tom Coughlin said? I got dudes that know Jalen. I done talked to him and asked him what's really going on. And I believe what he said. You tried to treat him basically like a slave. And to me, it's always they take, well, you're getting this amount of money, and so just
shut up.
Yeah, shut up and play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know
we did.
Yeah, she skipped it last week, and
so
I just gotta
get in right.
Because with my mom, my dad, I was a bigger guy, growing up, but they never made football my end all be all. I was allowed to play because it was fun. I didn't feel like, even though I seen at range, Freddie Stevens was psyched out. He was going to get you there, but that wasn't my dream. You feel me? I just wanted to put on a uniform and, okay, I played for range.
We just want to have the kids to be able to have a space
be well-rounded.
To be creative.
Yes. Do whatever you want to do, bro. I'm so glad we got President Obama in there so I can start lying to my kids and telling them they can be whatever they want. Wink, wink, knock, knock. You know what I'm saying?
But you can.
But you can.
You can.
But that opens it up, because just like when I was sitting there watching the thing about First Lady Obama, and she was talking about, with all she went through coming from Chicago, how it was almost crazy that people was telling her, "Nah, you can't go to college."
The ceiling is, they set the bar and the ceiling low. And that's what, here in Duval County, unfortunately for the African American community, we're in the gutter, and not the crab pot. You know what I'm saying? And the crab trays and everything else. But we got to breathe new life and bring in new cultures. But we got to know where we're going. We got to know what we're getting behind in order to get it done. But we're going to go ahead and let the councilman get on out of here. He has to get home to his daughter and get home safely. And we just want to thank him so much for coming out and being a part of the conversation. And like we said, you're always welcome to come back. Please reach out to us. I pray that we can reach out to you and find out what's going on and work together, because we really do want to work together to bring these different changes into the city and in the community, because I believe if it starts with us, we can push it out wherever we want it to go. So thank you so much for coming out.
Where you from? You know what's this here?